So yeah, found another spot. I'll show you. Oh, show you in a minute. The lake. It's down some, which is understand. They're working on it. So anyway, how y'all doing today? Today is Thursday. We got a little rain cloud over top of us. Nice and cool. About 11:30, almost noon, somewhere in there. So on this journey that I've been going on, starting to realize, hello, I don't know what that was. Maybe I've seen it on the camera, but it buzzed me. Yeah, that's where I was at. Anyway, beautiful day, kind of overcast. That just means it's not going to get hot. But yeah, anyway, just out enjoying nature, seeing the sights, taking a moment out for me, getting away. Just took Dad to town to do some stuff. So now, time for me. Come to a quiet place and sit with God. See what He can tell me if He wants to talk to me. Here in thunder, thunder rolls. Just another little storm. Another little storm in life, you know? How many times we come up against them and just everything was going good, and then all of a sudden, whoop, that's not. Hard to think about them as roadblocks. I mean, it's easy to think about them as roadblocks. It's hard to think about them as lessons. You know, what should we have done different in the situation? Come up against something like that kind of shuts you down and tells you no, then you try to push through it because that's what we're programmed to do. You just keep going. Sometimes it's not supposed to be that way. I'll give you an example. The other day, I gave a guy come up, knocked on the window of the truck, got my attention. Hey man, I'll give you $10 if you take me up the road 20 miles. Okay, well, I ain't doing nothing anyway. Might as well, right? He wants to get farther down the road. I got a truck. Let's go. We put gas in the truck. We went down to that next town. We're sitting there talking a little bit, just conversating about the path of life. What path he's on, what path I'm on, kinda. Well, they started kind of lining up a little bit. He was wanting to go farther up the road. I said, well, you got You know, some more gas money, yeah, we'll give you a little more. So we went another 26 miles. No, I don't remember, something. Got to that next little town. He's like, well, you want to keep going? Well, we can for a little while. Got outside of town and power steering pulley tried to come off the power steering pump, which threw the belt. Hmm. Okay. Well, so before that, I got to back up a little bit. Before that, uh, we're sitting there waiting to pull out at a light, and the light changed 3 times, and it didn't give me an arrow to turn. You know, I was in the turn lane, and I was sitting on the scales. You know, there's scales in the road, cut in the road that I was sitting on, and it never did give me a green light. Well, so now looking back, you know, and it's easier to look back than it is look forward. But looking back is like, well, you know, that should have been a sign right there that no, you're not supposed to do this. But we get on up the road, and the pulley starts coming off, threw the belt off, and it just the motor changed tones. And I looked down and didn't have no voltage in my alternator, so yeah, like, well, dadgum. So I pulled off the side of the road, got the belt out of it, started to put the belt back on, and realized that pulley's about to fall off of it. Well, so left the belt off of it, fired the truck up and got it turned around. And it wasn't warm yet. Got the truck turned around. Well, it got kind of warm then because it didn't have no power steering. It took me a minute to get it turned around. So we made a little bit farther down the road, stopped, let it cool off. We sat there for a while. We was talking and stuff. This guy's been walking for 3 or 4 days, I guess. And it was raining a little bit. He was just happy to be inside the truck and not getting soaked. I was too, of course. So we sat there and let it cool off. All right, well, it's cooled off enough. We can take off again. So we went to take off again. Got almost into town. Well, no, we did get into town. And there was a little hill coming into town, and I had to slow down for stoplight. And here now it's going to rain. But anyway, so I pulled in and stopped. Boy, it was pretty warm, so it took it a couple hours to cool off. It was humid and muggy, and it takes longer for a motor to cool off when it's hot and muggy. And it was still, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning or something. Of course, it is raining a little bit off and on, so it was pretty humid. And sat there for a while, took a little bit of a nap, got it cooled off. We went on up the road to the gas station, went to the bathroom. Well, it's just a little ways from the O'Reilly's there. And O'Reilly's is, I can't say enough about them. The ones I've been to and needed help, they've tried to help me. I mean, as much as they could without question, you know, too much. And went to the bathroom, fire truck had got warm again, so I let it cool. Then we drove to the O'Reilly's, got there. It wasn't open yet, so it was probably 6:30. So we sat there and it cooled off, you know, while we was waiting. They opened up at 7. Well, I took a little bit of a nap and got up, woke up about 7:30. Walked in there and asked them if I could borrow the tool to shove that back together, and they said, yeah. So I went out there and I shoved it back on. Well, then I got thinking, I just went and I dug through my toolbox and found me a bolt, some washers, just put a bolt inside the pump and the washers on it to hold the pulley onto there where it can't fall off no more. Not saying it won't. If God wants it to fall off, it'll fall off, right? There ain't nothing we can do to stop it. So anyway, I'm gonna shut my door before that door panel gets soaking wet. Anyhow, so yeah, sometimes it's hard to see my fancy shirt. That cute. I like it. Good stuff. Thank y'all for giving me a shirt. I appreciate you a lot. I'm wearing my JB hat today. Love her to death. Love you to death, girl. And yeah. So yeah, we gotta, those signs are all around us. We just gotta tune ourselves a little better to be able to know to see them. Especially me. I'm one that wants to go 100 miles an hour to try to get it done and get it fixed and whatever it takes, and let's just do it. Well, I'm having to slow myself down because of that heart attack. Not bad. I can still do a lot. I can still walk quite a distance. I mean, the day after they done the stent, I told them I wanted a Pepsi, and well, we ain't got Pepsi. They come in there with a Coke. Hey, pup, what are you doing? And they come in there and cute puppy. Didn't see nobody. You sat here by yourself. But yeah, they told me, well, you go down. They might have one down at the cafeteria. So I got them to bring the monitor and stuff, and we went down there. Well, so then about 3 hours later, I called them. Y'all can come and go with me, or y'all can sit there and wonder where I'm at. And so from then on, about every 3 hours, I was up out of that bed walking the cafeteria, and it's probably a quarter mile from the bed or the hospital room where I was at. What's up, pup? And so yeah, they didn't like that. Wearing that monitor, I was just showing them how well my heart was working, I guess. Which they say it's like pumping at 35%, which is kind of on the edge. There's another one. Huh. Couple wild dogs. And that made me lose all track of thought, really did. But anyway, yeah, so I had them wondering where I was at half the time when I was in the hospital. Told them, well, if I'm not in the bed, I'm in between here and yonder, Set on the mission. But yeah, they said my heart was pumping like 35%, which is not that bad because they say a normal person's heart usually pumps about 55%. So Doc said though, if I could try to go back to work or whatever, and see at this time I would already started this journey. And I think it's just the stress of it all the stuff I was going through. It wasn't a lot, it was just self-inflicted, a lot of the stress. And yeah. Not trying to advocate for drugs or nothing, but I think if I'd have smoked a little more green stuff, it wouldn't have been so bad. But I could be wrong. It could have been worse, I guess. And anyway, So I'm here to tell you that, yeah, I've done all kinds of stuff. A lot of stuff I'm not proud of. I don't even like to talk about it. But man, it's, Redbird. Makes me think of Brenda every time I see one. Don't know why, I just do. But yeah, I was hoping to get to go to Jan's this next weekend, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. And he's taking a swim. That's cute. He done got out of the water now. Otherwise, I'd spin you around and show you. Let's see if we can see him. Yeah, he come up out of the water over there, see? Anywho's. Oh, lost him. My bad. I'll have to fire the camera guy. Yeah. Like I said, I'm out here. This is what they call the pump back. Looks like somebody's been driving off down through there and around out there to the point. If I had better tires, I might try it. So then see, we come down here to the water. Let's see what this looks like. Ain't been here in quite some time. Sorry, got distracted. Sound like something crawling across the rocks. Make sure I ain't stepping on no snakes, no nope ropes. So you got a boat ramp and a dock over there on that side. And then there's a guy fishing. In between this little point here and that guy fishing, there's another boat ramp. I don't know how well you can see or not see, but water's pretty clear up here. This is pretty much spring fed for the most part, but they do pump it down into Hudson Lake and they can suck it back up out of Hudson back up in here. But pretty much all the bottom of it's just rock. Just like this up here. I mean, when it goes down, there's all this stuff that grows, but other than that, it's just rock. I've seen it when it's way, way down. Let's see if I can find that. You see that boat over there? Where are they at? That's there. That's there they go, right there. Hard to see them. That's as far as it zooms. Right there in the middle. have any gasoline motors up here. You got to have electric only. So, yeah. And from what I'm told, it gets pretty deep in spots. And I know this is deep right here. When they had it way down and they was working the dams that way. So where the dam is and the bridge go across it up there. Over here, they left a big old chunk of rock out there in the middle. And it's in between the two boat ramps. This one and this one back over here. And it's almost like a wall. But they left it for fish to get habit for, yeah, how do I want to say that? Habitat for fish, for smaller fish. When they first built this, I guess they wouldn't let nobody fish in it for 10 years. Trying to build the fish population up. Now they got smallmouth, bass. I know there's crappie in here. There's all kinds of fish in here. Yeah, like the crows talking to me. Or laughing at me, one of the two. Yep. In them trees somewhere. Anyway, folks, that's what I'm doing today. There is a school of minnows right there. And I know there's no way this camera's going to pick them up. But they are half an inch long. That's crazy. Oh, there's more over there too. Oh, there's a whole herd of them. Let me see if I can find them. Okay. Yes. No, no, I've lost them. Can't see them down here like that. Yeah. This blood pressure medicine they got me on. Where you at? There we are. Sorry. Somebody else got their boat in. Anyway, the water's just nice and calm, flat. Yeah, well. Anyway. I don't know if I caught that on tape camera or not. The ripples out there and that fish come up. Guess I would go grab my fishing pole. The if anything's biting. Oh, yeah. Yep. Something was right out here in front of me. There's one right out there. I can't see. Get your finger out of the way. So they're moving. Ah, shad jumping right there. Yeah. Anyhow, this is what I'm up to today. Anyway, we'll go back at the truck. Yep. Went to my buddy's muffler shop. Y'all remember, if you, I don't know if anybody paid attention, but I was trying to fix my exhaust pipe. It was hanging down a lot farther than that. Anyway, he fixed it for me. Oh, mercy. Excuse me. Shut that. So I'd won a gift card for Amazon at the meetup. So I got Kelly to, oh, windshield's nasty, the truck's dirty, everything else. Oh, you can't hardly see it. You can't hardly see. Can you see it? Right there. Not a golden thumb. But I got it velcroed to the dash. There we go. It's velcroed on the dash, so that way you tell everybody to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumb with a big hammer, you know. Let's go over here and look at this side of the lake. That goes out on a point out that way and comes back this way. Okay, somebody's going to have a bonfire. Oh yeah, it drops off right here. Careful climbing on the rocks, folks. It can be dangerous. Just don't fall in the water. It goes that way. That's towards the east. It's all back south. Now right here, there's a couple coves that go in right there. I think there's another one right there. It comes out around that point, and you see back over that way is where they was fishing. Oh, there you go. I heard somebody talking. Where you be? Oh, excuse me. There they are. Heard them talking before I seen them. There's some kind of fish come up over here, right there. There's a little sunfish right there, about 3 inches long. Water just boiled right there a little bit. Boy, if I had some minutes. There's some worms, probably. Probably need some worms. That road runs around the backside of this, like you seen. I don't know if you've seen it over yonder on the other side or not, but yeah. Anyhow, oh wow, that was a bigger one. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch one in the camera coming up for air or whatever. We're gonna get a few more sprinkles now. Anyway, the dog sauce threw me off, plumb off track, you know. How easy it is to get distracted from whatever you're trying to talk about. That's alright. I don't have no agenda. Oh, wow. Just out here being in nature, man. Getting away and relaxing. Listening to the birds. Let me see. Yeah. Right there's a rock in the water. I seen a dorsal fin swimming out there. He's gone now, but doing their thing. Jet. Sun's coming out. And I didn't bring my sunglasses. Anyway, how well you can see down in the water. There's a fish right there at the bottom of that stick. Or it goes underneath the rocks. See him? He's get up behind that stick now. Crazy. Wind's kind of out of the east. Wind's out of the east. The fish bite the least. What Grandpa said. Anyway, guys. I'll turn around here and now look. Yeah, I got to climb back up that. So you know me, I'm going to pause this. Now, what happened? No, turn around. We got these fellas over here fishing. Be nice to see them catch something. Maybe, maybe not. Anyhow, I'm not going to zoom in on too much. I'm going to leave you right here at that because it's 41 minutes right now. And you know. Oh, come up here. There we go. How about that? Well, anyway, guys, we're going to get off here. 41-minute video. I'm sorry. I lose track of time and don't think. You know, all the things. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you on the next one. And yeah, Josh, if you need some help, man, holler. I am this busy right here. So if you need some help, anybody needs some help doing something, I can try. I can try to help. If it's no more than just saying, let's do it this way or that way. Because I can see that kind of stuff. Might make it a little easier for somebody to do it. And I can still do a lot. I can still hold a chainsaw for a little while at a time. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you on the next one. Just remember, you know, this world is what it is. If we all get together and spread the love and helping out each other, helping everybody just love each other, we can make this place a better place for all of us. Okay? Love y'all. See you later. Bye.